Hey friends, Kevin Gehring here with your weekly real estate report for the Sacramento and Stockton real estate area. So a couple months ago, back in the beginning of June, what happened is we saw that the pending sales of homes exceeded the number of homes on the market, number of available homes. That caused prices to start going up. It's been a crazy market watching this happen. So let's go to the chart and take a look at what's going on this week. Well, the first thing I want to do is bring your attention to the gold line. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this gold line for us. And that is our median sales price. And supply and demand, median sales price continues its march upward. Now we'll get rid of this and clean this up a little bit over here. Oh, there we go. And let's take a look at our sales for the week. Now, last week we saw a very significant dip in sales. Again, that's normal because it was the 4th of July week, and that happens just about every single year when we get to that week. But we can look at this week. We are back on track. We are back up, not quite as high as the previous week, but it's still way up there. So let's take a look and we'll move our solds out of the way and go to what I always think is the most interesting in the green, which is our pending, the green, which is available homes versus our blue, which is pending sales. And we have this inversion that I was talking about, which is rather unusual. I mean, it does happen from time to time, not completely unusual, but what is so unusual about this is normally the two lines tend to follow each other. What we have here is a complete and total split where the pending sales is rising and the available homes is falling. That is an anomaly that I haven't seen since I started keeping statistics back in 2013. So, and again, this line just keeps going up and up and up, and it is shocking. And there's a lot of things that of course, I feel very bad for buyers right now because it's a lot of competition. But if you're a seller, it's fantastic. This is, in fact, a great seller's market. So what are a couple points I want to cover right here? We are at the point where pending sales started to fall last year. So if we go back, historically speaking, it's right around the end of June, around the end of July, a little bit into August, where we historically see the pending sales start to fall off. So I'm looking forward to seeing what next week has to bring on that. The amount of available homes, the green line, the thing about that is available homes usually plateau around the end of August and start falling sharply in October. But yet we've got this fall, it started falling quite some time ago. Back on 5/21 is where we started to see that significant fall happening. And it's just been falling ever since. So what that means is I think things are going to get even worse as far as inventory goes. It historically never starts climbing at this point. But here's what's interesting about that. We are already so low in the amount of available homes that we're about ready to tie or set a record from when I started keeping records back in 2013. So we are almost there. It's almost the lowest inventory point that I have seen since 2013. So kind of weird. It's very exciting, but we're going to take a look at see what the numbers do next week. So let's talk about rates. Well, we hit another record. This week, FreddieMac is reporting that we hit a 50-year all-time low for mortgage rates. Mortgage rates are now under 3%. It's the first time it's happened in the last 50 years. So FreddieMac is reporting that the average 30-year fixed rate mortgage under 3% right now at 2.98% with 0.7 of a point. But hey, here's something that I like to point out is that I've been offering rates under 3% on 30-year fixed mortgages since May. So back in May, I started offering rates down below 3%. Right now, my rate for today is 2.566% with 1 point up front. That gives you an APR of 2.7%. That is it for this week. I hope to see you guys here next week.